listener, listen to Kimi FM. Support indie artists all over the world this February. Special untuk kamu yang memang ingin menjadi indie artist di Listen to Kimi FM. Seperti biasa ya, over the world this February we had a first female coming from USA and New York, Elizabeth Winterbourne. It's gonna be awesome conversation to support her as an our indie artist of the month for this February. So Indonesia to USA, from New York we had this female, this indie artist coming from New York. We're gonna talking about anything with her, about her music and anything. Just stay tuned because now I'm gonna live with her here on Instagram at Listen to Kimi FM. Jadi buat semua yang ada di New York, USA, dan seperti biasa Listen to Kimi FM selalu support indie artists all over the world. And for this February we have Elizabeth Winterbourne. Hi, good morning New York.
Hi, good. I guess it's evening there. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, of course. I'm so excited for you as an our artist of the month for this February. Okay, congratulations for Evergreen. Your new single has been published. Okay, so how you feel? You had a release your new single Evergreen this February, by the way.
Yeah. It's really exciting. I really love the song. It means a lot to me, just as a song. And then what I was able to create with my producer, we were so excited to have it out in the world. So yeah, I'm very, very happy, very excited that it's finally out there and people are listening to it.
Yeah, I'm so happy as well having you as our indie artist for this February, Elle.
Yes,
And
thank you for having me.
yeah, of course, my pleasure. And we have to introduce first, yeah, who is Elizabeth Winterbourne. Let's introduce our audience at Listen to Kimi FM, by the way.
Yeah, so a little bit about me. I'm based in New York City. I haven't been here that long. I'm originally from Arizona, and then I studied. I studied performing arts in another part of the state. So I moved to the city last year. Yeah, and I've been writing and singing for a long time. Yeah, and so I have this is my this release is kind of like the second iteration of songs. I released another EP last year, and this is kind of the new wave of everything.
Okay. So that what you doing lately? Just release your new single, or what you doing lately, by the way?
So the single is the big one. I have a live release show for the song this week in New York City. So that's exciting, in conjunction with a really cool group here called Breaking Sound. So that's kind of the next thing. Yeah, and I have some other stuff that I'm working on that hasn't been announced yet, but that is coming out throughout the year, so that's going to be exciting. So lots of stuff that I'm working on.
Yeah, and so exciting. So for everyone, hello, welcome to Listen to Kimi FM Live on Instagram. We have indie artist coming from New York City, Elizabeth Winterbourne. Yeah, as usual, every month we have a program to support indie artists all over the world. And for this February, coming from NYC, USA, L. And you know what? Why I made or create this program? Because I always wondering how's the journey as an indie musician like yourself. Okay, so when do you start being indie musician, and why do you pick in NYC? I think in LA or Hollywood more than opportunity, or what do you think? Because you're coming from Arizona, how long you living in NYC, by the way?
Yeah, so I've been in New York a little less than a year.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to pinpoint like exactly when you kind of start, at least for me, because I've like studied music my whole life, and so I like I started writing music when I was about 11 or 12, and I started playing music out around when I was like about that age. Like the first time I got paid for doing it, I was like 14. So I've done it on and off for a while. So I did it a lot in high school, and I toured around the Southwest a little bit. Yeah, it's it's a journey. But yeah, I've been in New York for just under a year. Yeah.
Wow, okay, amazing. So you was being you know, like songwriter and singer since you was a kid, right?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So what kind of music do you have so far, Elle?
Like what kind of music I've written?
Yes.
Yeah. I've written a lot. It's kind of I usually write just with acoustic guitar when I actually compose music. So my songs all kind of have that start to them, and then where things change is I go to do like production on them. So if I play stuff acoustic, it kind of for the most part all has a similar kind of vibe to it, of being sort of like kind of folk pop sort of mixture. And then when I do production, that's when things sort of change. So these like Evergreen is like quite a bit different production wise than anything that I've done before, which is really exciting. It has just a lot more to it, and is kind of like involving things that are like components to it that are different than anything I've done before. So that's kind of that's cool. The last songs that I've released, the production of them was a lot more stripped down and a lot more kind of acoustic and singer-songwriter, and this is kind of a lot bigger. So it's been a change, but I've really been enjoying making what we've been making.
Wow, amazing. You are a female talented indie musician that I have right now, because I was check on your page. You was like you had a performance, like latest performance in New York Fashion Week, correct?
Yeah. I got to open a fashion show at Fashion Week last week, like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
that was
How
great.
you feel? That was the first performance in the biggest event year in New York, correct?
Yeah.
How you feel?
Yeah, it was really cool. I opened for that fashion production company. I opened like their whole the whole day of fashion. But it was very cool. I've never performed on a runway before, so that was cool.
Yeah, and I love to see you there because, you know, listen to Kimi FM having indie artists like Elizabeth Winterbourne and New York Fashion Week's performers there, and you had a new single this February, so it's awesome moment for listen to Kimi FM having you as our indie artist of the month, you know.
Thanks so much.
Okay, so I think it's time for show us your new single, latest single, Evergreen, live performance here, live on Instagram. And listen to Kimi FM. Just a little bit is okay. Are you ready?
Yeah. Just grab my guitar.
Okay. So everyone, once again, welcome to Listen to Kimi FM live Instagram with indie artists from NYZ. Elizabeth Winterbourne. My name is Kimi from Indonesia. We always support indie artists all over the world, and for this February we had Elizabeth Winterbourne with the new latest single Evergreen. She will be live performance right here, right now. So Elle, are you ready?
Yeah. All right. So
okay, here we go. Evergreen, everyone, from Elizabeth Winterbourne.
yeah, so this is Evergreen acoustic version.
Yes.
Tattered corners I'm never going back again. I think I always like a beautiful lamp hanging in the ditch. And I sit here in my silence, oh, silence regrets. Your love tears you to pieces, oh, but it knows just you.
Yay! Wow!
Yeah.
So pretty song, evergreen, like sweetest lyric and the sweetest music, something like that. So who's influenced you so far, Elle, by the way?
Oh my gosh. I mean, kind of everything. Like, I very much try to take, like anything that I experience in the world and see the world as inspiration and kind of be open to that. That song in particular, is very much to me like a song of, like rebirth isn't really the right word, but sort of like coming. Having to overcome things and sort of changing who you are, like in order to come to a better place, like where you sort of have to leave parts of yourself or your past, like in order to move on to something better. That's kind of what that song is. Yeah.
Okay, so for everyone, to find Elizabeth Winterbourne music, you can find her music on digital music platform like Spotify, also on her page Instagram, because I was check on her page Instagram, she has a lot of performance. And for soon, what's your goals in 2023? You wanna, I don't know, maybe stick in indie musician, or you gonna move to the major level for your next future career?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of have to see if it was the right situation. I might consider, but I do, it's nice to sort of have all the freedom of being independent and being kind of decide everything you do. It's really nice. So sticking with it for the foreseeable future.
Okay, great. Okay. Once again, Elizabeth Winterbourne, I feel so honored having you from New York City, being our indie artist of the month for this February. Okay. And because I'm coming from Indonesia, have you ever heard about my country, Indonesia, before?
Yeah, no, I've never had the opportunity to like do any sort of radio or anything like you know
Okay.
in Indonesia, so that's very cool. But yes, no, I know. I'm honored. Indonesia's a gorgeous, wonderful place, so I'm honored to be your artist of the month today.
My pleasure, Elizabeth Winterbourne. And before closing, what do you want to say to our audience that listen to Kimi FM?
Yeah, just thank you so much for the people who tuned in and anyone who's watching this afterwards. And yeah, you can find my stuff like kind of everywhere. I'm all over the internet, so I'm easy to find.
Okay.
Yeah, and go check out Evergreen, the produced version. My producer is brilliant. The produced version is super cool, so I definitely recommend checking that out if you liked the acoustic version.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I have a latest, the last question for you. What the big challenge being female indie musician, especially you play the guitar? Because I'm pretty sure playing the guitar isn't easy, especially being acoustic guitar like yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like, there are lots of like female artists who play guitar, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Mm-hmm.
I play other instruments too, and I've just kind of always been a musician my whole life and always studied it. And it like
Mm-hmm.
just like I'm very connected to my guitar. I've had it for a while and like, you know, have in many
Okay.
places with it and stuff. Challenges. I mean, there's definitely challenges just being like a woman. Like basically anyone who's not just like a cis white man in this industry. Like I've
Mm-hmm.
definitely encountered my fair share of like
Mm-hmm.
you know sexism and kind of being treated differently and being spoken to differently and things like that purely because I'm a woman. But
Mm-hmm.
at the same time, like there are lots of people that don't view it
Mm-hmm.
at all, and especially people who
Yeah.
are younger who are of my generation. It's very different and it's very much more inclusive. So like
Yeah.
I'm fortunate to be in a place like New York where it is. I think
Yeah.
the music scene is like it's just fantastic. It's very supportive. It's very creative and diverse. And
Yeah.
there is a lot more acceptance here than there are like other places. So I really
Mm-hmm.
like being here.
Yeah. Wow, fantastic. So you are a young ladies, yeah, talented, and also you are gonna be the rising star in the future. I feel
Oh,
like you're gonna be, I don't know, the next female artist like, oh, we'll see. I can mention, but Elizabeth Winterbourne is going to be the rising star.
thank
Okay? Okay, okay, Al, before closing, because I'm coming from Indonesia and it's evening time and your time is a morning time, I want you to say in Indonesia, you have to speak Indonesia a little bit because you're a morning time in the New York. You have to say good morning in Indonesia is Selamat pagi Indonesia dari New York. Can you do
oh,
that?
oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Hold on. Repeat it one more time. I want to say it correctly.
Okay. Selamat pagi Indonesia dari New York.
Okay. Oh gosh, I'm gonna I'm gonna mess it up.
Selam okay, follow me. Okay, I'm doing slowly. Selamat pagi Indonesia
Selamat pagi Indonesia
dari New York.
dari New York. Okay,
Terima kasih.
what was
Terima kasih. Thank you. It's so fun.
it would be easier in person. I think I could do better, but
Okay. Okay. In English, it's like good morning from New York. Thank you for watching. It's like selamat pagi Indonesia
selamat pagi Indonesia
dari New
dari
York.
New York. Selamat pagi
Terima
Indonesia.
kasih. Yes. Yes, selamat pagi Indonesia dari New York. Terima kasih sudah menyimak.
Sudah menyimak?
Terima kasih. You're doing great. I mean, I want to say you say good morning Indonesia from New York and thank you for watching us, something like that. Terima kasih Indonesia. Selamat pagi Indonesia dari New York. Terima kasih sudah menyimak, something like that. But you're doing great, Elizabeth Winterbourne. I think you have to. I think you have to visit Indonesia for more. Get audience here
Oh my
because
gosh.
I have this stuff from Indonesia.
I would love to visit Indonesia. Oh my gosh. I've never gone past Europe, and Indonesia's like one of the places that I have always wanted to visit. It's just so beautiful. So hopefully I would love to visit soon. And then hopefully I can learn to speak some of the language a little bit better.
It's okay. It's okay. It will be good next if you visit Indonesia. Okay, we'll be in touch for the next future. Elizabeth Winterbourne in Indonesia. Okay, once again, thank you so much, Elizabeth Winterbourne. Good luck for everything. Yeah, and once again, congratulations for your new single Evergreen. Hope all is going well, and also listen to Kimi FM. Always support indie artists like yourself. Okay.
Thank you so much for having me this month. Yeah, thank you.
My pleasure. Okay, sekali lagi terima kasih yang sudah menyimak. I'm Kimi from Indonesia. See you around at Listen to Kimi FM for support indie artists all over the world. Thank you again, and happy Sunday.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.